Welcome to MS Tech Hub. This is the continuation of validation series. In this video, we are going to discuss about the DateISO validation and the DateITA validation. DateISO validation is belong to validdate.js and DateITA validation is belong to additional methods.js. Let's flip to Visual Studio. To validate date, we require a DateISO field. Just rename the ID and the name, and secondly we require the DateITA field. And let me tell you, this is ITA and ISO is the format of date, and the validation will work in the same order as the standard format. So let's move to the Jquery section. We require the ID of the field over here, which we have added over here, the ID and the name. So just copy the ID, the field name, and this is the ITA. So this is the validation. The first character is a small, and then ISO is in the block letter, same as date is in the small, and the ITA, this is the case sensitive actually. Make it true. So now we are applying the validation to the fields. Let's check in the browser, reload the browser. Just when we enter a string over here, so it is saying please enter a valid date ISO. So what is the date ISO? Year first, and then separated by dash, and then month, and then a date. Similarly, the date format for ITA is the date first, and the separated by slash, and the month. When we enter 13, it will not accept over here, so we have to enter a 12 and then slash 2022. So now it is accepting the date. So you may thinking that we have to show the validation in the validation error that the format should be this or this. So we can change the error message also. So we have to provide a section over here called messages, separated by this, and we have to provide the field name and what will be the message for this. Please enter the date in the format YYY dash MM dash DD. Similarly, for DateITA, we have to provide the message. Just copy it and paste. So please enter the date in the format DD /mm/yyyy. Just save it and have a look in the browser. Just reload it and try the date, the wrong date. So our error is coming now. So it is saying please enter the date in the format YYY, MM and DD. So let's enter 2022 dash, if we enter 13 month dash 01 date, it is not accepting because the month should not be more than 12. So now it is accepting. Similarly, for the DateITA, we can check if we enter a wrong value in it. So it is saying please enter the date in the format DDMMYY. So let's enter the date first and then separate it by slash and the month and 2022. So now it is accepting. So you may thinking that if you want to change the separator of the date, so for this you have to open the additional methods, Jquery, open a new tab, just open the additional method Jquery. For that you have to pick the DateITA method. So here is the DateITA method. Actually it is an additional method on the validdate.js. So let's copy this and paste just before the validation method. Just paste it here, and we have to make a change on two locations. First one is here and second one is here, and also change the separator. That's it. Just save the changes, have a look in the browser, just reload the page. Okay, one more thing, just change the validation message also for the DateITA. Save the changes, just have a look in the browser and just add some garbage value. So it is saying please enter the date in DDMMYYY. So now let's enter the date 01 and the month 01-2022. So now it has been accepted. So you can even change something if you require in the method. You can make the changes as per your requirement in this method. That's it in this video. Thanks for watching.